So if you watched my last video, you know that I recently installed an insulated subfloor system into this school bus conversion behind me. And on that video, I got a lot of comments that were totally justified, that were basically saying that I am going to have a lot of issues over time with sagging and putting weight on my floor. It's going to cause a lot of dips and whatnot. And I wanted to take this opportunity to do a little demonstration for you and show you why I'm not overly concerned with that, as well as a few other points as to why I chose to do this system versus framing the floor with dimensional lumber. So like I mentioned, I did not frame my subfloor. So basically it's just free floating foam insulation with some subfloor on top, and the layers are glued down. Here's what I used for insulation is Foamular NGX 250. And the 250 refers to its compression rating. So 250 corresponds to a 25 PSI compression rating. So 25 pounds per square inch sitting down, pressing down on it. That's what it's rated for. And there's 2 layers of that. It's definitely at least 25 PSI. So, hey there. Here's the little demonstration I was talking about. So basically I have my forerunner jacked up here. I have 1 sheet of the insulation board that I used, and then 1 sheet of Advantech subfloor that I used. So what I'm going to do, but I'm basically just going to drop the weight straight onto this system, which is exactly what happened in the bus, just plus 1 layer of insulation. I'm going to show you just how little all of this sags. So before I drop this down, one thing to note is the footprint of this weight is a lot more concentrated and smaller than anything is going to be in the bus. Like if I have a water tank that's the same weight as this, the weight of that is going to be distributed over multiple feet rather than just this like 1 foot by 10-inch section of tire. So just keep that in mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop this down. All right, so there you go. So even with hundreds, maybe 1,000 pounds on that little tiny piece of subfloor and insulation, there's no give. And I understand the argument where people say, oh, well, over time and, driving down the road, vibrations happening all the time, there's going to be some sag. And I do think that is true to a degree, but it's not going to be anything that is going to make that big of an impact. I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people that still disagree with me, and that's totally fine. But, only time will tell if this is actually a good system. I've never tried this before. People I've seen do it online haven't claimed to have any issue with sagging or any issue with, dips in their floor. So I'm hopeful, but like I said, time will tell. I don't have any grand concerns about it, especially with that demonstration that I showed you guys just a minute ago. So hopefully that helps clear things up as to why I chose to do things the way I did.